You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And be sure to smash that like button. Oh, what a birthday for Jarrick Bernard-Converse. His name called in the NFL draft by the Jets. Good enough to join us now for a couple of minutes. Jarrick, we appreciate it, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Was that the best birthday of your life?
Yes, sir, by far.
Let's walk through it, man. I'm always fascinated by these stories, and I know the Jets posted the call when they let you know, but walk me through getting the call. Where were you? Just set the stage for us, how it all went.
So I'm just hanging out with my family. We're all just gathered around watching the draft, and I was getting a few calls, like birthday calls, stuff like that. But I got a call from New Jersey. I answered it. Then they're like, "Is this Jarrick?" And I was like, "Yes, sir." And they're like, "We're going to take you with this next pick." And I was kind of shook. I was like, "Wow, it's really happening."
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Did you have, like, we always go through these convos too. Did you have any idea in the pre-draft process that the Jets could be a landing spot?
Yes, sir. I took a top 30 visit there a few weeks ago, and it went really well. And I've been in contact with them since over the past few weeks.
What do you look? I mean, we know, obviously with Robert Saleh there, big time defensive guy. What do you know about the Jets? What they want to do defensively and how they may plan to use you, bringing you in?
I know they have a pretty good defensive team. They have some pretty good superstars out there. But for me, I just feel like I'm going to get there and see where they want me to fit best and go from there.
Yeah.
But I've heard like safety, corner, all around the secondary.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. So, I mean, you played corner during your time at Oklahoma State. You came to Baton Rouge, obviously filled an immediate need for LSU on the outside. Do you have experience playing like nickel, dime, or safety or any of those spots?
Yes, sir. My first 2 years at Oklahoma State, I played nickel.
Okay. Have you ever played safety?
Yes, sir. This past year, I played a few games at safety at LSU.
Well, man, Jarrick Bernard-Converse is our guest here for a couple of minutes, taken the 6th round by the Jets. Your draft process was a really interesting one too, because you're a guy who played so much football, Big 12, then came to the SEC, didn't miss a beat, and then you didn't get the combine invite. How disappointing was that, or was that disappointing?
It was pretty disappointing. I mean, like you said, I have a lot of experience, and I feel like I had a pretty good career, but to know that I didn't get the invite to the combine was pretty disappointing and upsetting.
Well, you made the most of it at Pro Day. I mean, you were the head turner that everyone recognized had a massive day. Walk me through what that day was like for you in getting ready for your Pro Day.
So knowing that I didn't get a combine invite, I was like, this is the only chance I got. I got to make the most of it. And that's how I approached it. Went in there, just remembered everything that I did in training and just went out there and made the best of it. So
you're heading to the Jets. They kind of had a really interesting offseason so far. You're going to be teammates with Aaron Rodgers. Are you a fan?
Yes, sir. I mean, he's one of the best in the game. He's tremendously good, and I just feel like it's going to be a great year.
Who did you? So I mean, obviously you went to Evangel. Did you grow up a fan of any team?
You
can say Cowboys. I know you can say Cowboys. It's fine. I know all your Shreveport.
I was going to say the Saints.
All right.
Yeah, growing up in Louisiana.
We got a 318 guy that's a Saints fan. Is that just a bad rap, Jarrick? I mean, is everybody from the 318 Saints, or is it more Cowboys?
Nah, it's more Cowboys up here.
Dude, that's Hester. That's old dirty Hester, man. And 318 guys always loving the Cowboys. I know it. So, did you ever grow up like watching the Jets, or any memories of the Jets or anything like that?
I mean, I watched a lot of football growing up, so
yeah,
I watched quite a few games.
What about playing in the Big Apple?
Yes, sir.
Have you been up there before? Have you been in New York?
Only on the top 30 visit.
That was the first time you ever went?
Yes, sir.
What did you do up there? Like, did you get to do like any sightseeing at all, or was just all business?
Nah, it was just all business. I was at the facility for most of it.
Man, well, you're going to have plenty of opportunities moving forward to be around the Big Apple. Jarrick Bernard-Converse with us for a couple of more minutes. Man, I'd love to know also your thoughts on, what you're leaving at LSU. You got to spend just 1 year in Baton Rouge, but you got to see sort of the genesis of the Brian Kelly era. Man, give me a thought on what you think the program is set for moving forward.
I think Coach Kelly's going to bring it back to national championship levels. I feel like he's really making a turnaround in the culture down there, and they're going to be even better than we were last year.
Hey, man, are you back home right now? Are you in New York? What's kind of the plan for the next coming days and weeks?
I'm in Shreveport currently, back home, but I go down there Thursday for a rookie minicamp.
So rookie minicamp starts this Thursday in New York?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. A lot of people here are going to be keeping tabs on you, keeping up with you, and wishing you well. Congrats, man. What a birth! By the way, did you get anything else for your birthday?
Nah, not really. Just got to spend time with the fam.
Don't worry, dude. The older you get, the less you get for birthdays. It's just like, man, but what a present that was. One, no doubt you'll always remember, man. Belated happy birthday. Congrats on the call this past weekend, man. We'll be pulling for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.